What is good, everybody? Welcome to Rush Cafs 2. I'm joined here by Legacy MMA, who's going to be playing the Dean Thomas role here tonight. And then we got Cerberus and Toby Ruins hopping back on commentary for the first time in a long time. The main event tonight, we've got the Xbox champion, Reggie, and he's going to be defending his strap against DK tonight. In the co-main event, we got a #1 contender PlayStation bout. We got Bob and we got Cerberus. And that fight has very, very high implications as MG has been pretty well ghost ever since winning the title. The winner of that is more than likely going to be fighting for a vacant championship next week. And with that being said, we're going to get you guys into the first fight of the night, which is going to be Legacy stepping out of the booth, and he's going to be taking on Bryan Battle. No, mute us in between.
So, can I do my
We're unmuted,
Star
by the way.
impression? We're on mute? Yeah, we're on
Yeah.
mute. Okay.
Toby, you're going to have to mute us real quick so I can walk you through this, please. Unmute us now. All right, and here we are for the first fight of the night. Apologies, bit of technical difficulties there, but nonetheless, we got Battle and we got Legacy, and they're already going at it here. We're about a minute into this fight. Battle throws that signature flying knee there early on.
I noticed he's wearing the Chael Sonnen t-shirt.
Yeah, he's got a very strange looking calf to say the least. What are you seeing here early on, sir?
Not seeing a whole lot of anything right now. Give me a second. I'm having trouble getting my stream going.
Legacy is cut open here early on. That's something to look out for. You know, Bryan Battle has dangerous striking, and he's been working on being a lot more technical as of late. It'll be interesting to see if Legacy looks to use a bit of grappling, as he does have a huge advantage there.
And what I also love about Battle's calf is that it's quite comedic. He's got a rooster on his back.
Oh, nice head kick there from
Bryan
Legacy.
Battle,
He's
he's
got
got
that
a... Ooh, nice rock from Bryan Battle. He has a very funny looking calf. He is just blowing all of his stamina though here early. He needs to calm down a little bit. He's doing damage, but it's not going to last if he can't get the finish early.
Yeah, Battle always outputs a lot of stamina and a lot of strikes, and he's doing that early on here in this one. Battle is known to not have any boring fights, and you know he's looking to keep that streak up here tonight. He's got Legacy cut open on the nose and the cheek, and just to say that, you know, Legacy's nose heals up there, we see the animation go away. Overhand lands on the block there for Battle.
Legacy needs to get some respect back here. He's getting hit a lot. He's taken a lot of damage early, and he's not really able to put much back on Bryan Battle.
Oh!
But at the same time, Bryan Battle is just burning through all of his stamina as Legacy gets a takedown.
Yeah, Legacy using the stamina advantage to his advantage. He gets a nice takedown there, and he's landed some nice strikes here. A stack guard.
Oh.
Battle needs to stay careful. Good head movement there to really evade damage for the most part, though.
Legacy backs off.
Yeah, Legacy kind of told him before the fight that he wasn't really going to grapple him much, and you know he's keeping his word. He got a quick takedown there and landed some strikes with the ground and pound, but you know directly after he stood back up.
Nice backstep from Legacy. Avoids a lot of damage there. Bryan Battle just keeps throwing that flying knee and that overhand, man. It's gonna put him in trouble.
Yeah, those are his favorite weapons.
This is how he fights all the time. To be fair,
Oh, nice pull counter from Legacy. Yeah, no, that's a Bryan Battle round, but he doesn't have much stamina left. He's not got much gas in the tank here. He's gonna have to, you know, bank on a couple of Hail Marys to win this next round.
Obviously, the replay showing a nice little knockdown there from Battle, wearing the Team Sonnen shirt. I want to see how those.
Yeah, that Team Sonnen gear. That Team Sonnen gear has been very, very popular as of late, and we are here underway for round 2, though. Legacy opened up with a nice rear body kick there. Legacy's got a very, very noticeable stamina advantage here. That's something that Bryan Battle needs to look out for 100%. Nonetheless,
Legacy
though,
using
Battle's got
those
a huge head health advantage.
Yeah.
Legacy using those straight weapons down the pipe very well right now to try to punish Bryan Battle moving forward constantly.
Listen, Bryan Battle, he has a lot of weapons in the arsenal, the overhands, obviously the uppercuts, the flying knees, but obviously his main target is just a box. I mean, it looks like he wants to throw kicks all the time. He is much better as a clean boxer, as you see right here.
It's very funny that they showed the body strike accuracy there from Bryan Battle being 100, because I think he's probably thrown about one body shot here and it landed.
I believe that to be accurate as well. Oh, but he gets
Legacy right now. Oh, Legacy with good backstep. Sits Bryan Battle down, puts him on the cage. He's gonna work some body knees here.
Yeah, Legacy has looked much more technically sound than Bryan Battle here tonight, and he's using that to his advantage here about midway through round 2.
I don't think technique is a word. Oh, he's rocked already. I don't think technique is a word in the vocabulary of Bryan Battle. Oh, but the flying knee comes out of nowhere, and he sits Legacy down. Can he finish this fight before he runs out of stamina? He's going to stand back up. That was not a smart move right there. That was not a good move right there.
Yeah, Bryan should have looked for the finish there. He's very low on stamina, and when you get somebody in a bad spot like that, you gotta really attack the finish at all costs. Good work from Legacy though, staying in the fight. Another backstep.
That backstep has been money for Legacy all fight now.
Yeah, he's landed several of them, and he's done big damage with it just about every time. Got a minute 45 here left in the second round. What are you guys seeing that the Battle needs to do to get himself back in this fight?
He needs to just touch the body here for the last minute 30 and try to get some of this stamina back, and just wait until the next round. And in the next round, he needs to try to go for the finish, because he's gonna be down. Well, it's gonna be 1-1 here going into the third. And with the and Legacy knocks him out with a beautiful flying knee.
Just landed on the money there. Legacy perfectly timed it, and he was able to get the finish there. Just a perfect performance from Legacy.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was just a beautiful flying knee. Using Bryan Battle's signature weapon against him.
Yeah, 100%. And with that being said, we will get you guys moving right along the card.
It looks like we are waiting for MG to go live.
Why did three-legged Bob
Get us
call me
muted,
N-word?
Legacy. Or Toby.
What?
Get us muted.
Well, boys, looks like we're
All
going
right.
to the second fight of the night.
Yeah, and we're gonna have Amazon and Gillum, our sub fight of the night here, and they're gonna be moving up and to the aired scene. We got a fellow death sentence calf from Amazon. Cerberus, who's in the booth, also uses
Yeah,
the death sentence calf.
Amazon really stealing my fucking thunder with that one, guys. Not gonna lie.
And across from him, we got Gillum in the green shorts.
I mean, Gillum, you know how he fights. He's very weird. But, Amazon, he's very technical. And I want to see that technical kickboxing from him early on. And it seems like he's been trying to go for it there. He's some great combos in the feet. Nice spin kick though from Gillum. And an axe kick.
Yeah. And I do want to make an announcement during this fight. Next card we're gonna be debuting some new things to calves, and we're gonna be trying to really open up the calves division and make it a bit more interesting going forward. We're gonna be implementing a BMF belt in the future, and also a possible Ultimate Fighter season coming up soon. Cerberus, if he wins tonight, could be a very likely candidate to be one of the coaches.
It would be nice to have an ultimate.
That would be a great way to crown a new champion with the likely vacant belt after this card. It would be a great way great way to crown a new champ, to have the two coaches go head to head here.
Yeah, I do have word, you know. Oh,
Death sentence just stunned him.
yeah, Amazon is you're really coming forward with the boxing right now. With that being said, though, it does look like the Amazon or MG, apologies, Amazon's teammate actually is going to be vacating the PlayStation Cast Championship. And with that being said, you know, we're probably going to be crowning a new champion next card. Nice spinning body kick there lands from Gillum.
He's holding his own here early. Oh, nice axe kick.
Another spinning body kick there from Gillum. He's loved that weapon here early on.
He does. These are some great combos from both men.
Yeah, 100%. I do want to say the Xbox Regs champion Nightfall is looking for a fight here tonight. It looks like he might be taking on Battle Duck, you know, in a rematch from the Regs division. Oh, but a big stun there from Amazon. This has been a very, very back and forth fight here through the first. How would you guys score that one?
Probably to the way of death sentence, aka Amazon. I mean, I think he did just more damage.
Yeah, I could agree with that there. With that being said, we got you guys ready for a second round. How are you seeing this one early, sir?
I think Amazon is doing a very good job early, countering the pressure of Gillum, but also counter pressuring, because Gillum likes to come in and back out a lot. And when Gillum's backing up, he seems to be getting caught fairly well by Amazon, and Amazon seems to be avoiding any of the retreating shots that Gillum throws back at him.
Gillum's just getting tagged back now. I don't know what to say to the side of Gillum after that first round. Oh, but he gets a stun.
Yeah, that was a huge moment in the fight there for Gillum, and a nice axe kick there landed on the money.
Oh, he stunned him.
Oh, and Amazon fires right back though, and a stun on his side. Superman punch there from Amazon drops
Oh
Gillum.
shit!
Beautiful work there.
Back guard.
He's gonna look for that guard now.
And it's over.
And a
Amazon with a
beautiful,
beautiful
beautiful
TKO
finish
there in
there.
the second round. And you know, just a textbook performance there from Amazon. Can't ask for much better. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys moving right along the card.
I don't know. Guys, is my mic better now? Or is it?
We could hear you the
Oh, I
whole
think
time. It's just the stream that can't.
Yeah, that's why I was asking to stream that, because we're gonna have Owen versus, I believe this is Callum Rawling, legend
Yeah.
from the UCC server.
Did you check Ruby out today? Marilyn did this
Are you
morning.
going to give these guys
Yeah.
good
What?
to go?
Is she taking the collar back off of him after she takes him out?
She's been taking off with us.
I haven't seen her put the thing on the last 2 days.
Yeah, so these guys got the good to go. We're just waiting for them to go ahead and ready up. Looks like we got Cal with a skeleton face mask on. Owen gonna be going for that
Definitely
signature
looking
Alex
like huge one,
Pereira
'cause she woke me up
looking
thinking that.
calf.
As soon as I came through the front
Owen
door,
just
he was
waiting
throwing
for his
down the
opponent
door.
to ready up here.
The dude is just, you know.
Oh, I was assuming he wasn't taken out because he didn't have a collar on, and y'all never take it off of him.
He didn't have the collar on?
Yeah, I just put it on him.
Yeah, but we can't see him clicking X.
I don't know. I know she took
Toby,
him out
you
this
can go ahead and
morning
mute
'cause
Legacy
it
for the
fucking
time
woke me
being.
up doing it, or this afternoon, whatever fucking time it was.
Yes.
I got to the thing quick enough. Right, let's go.
All right, and yeah, we are here for the third fight of the night, and they touch gloves. These guys are two campmates in the Rush team. You know, one of the newer members of the Rush camp, being Cal. And, you
Cal
know,
coming out with a quick start here.
yeah, apologies. We had the fight starting up there, but we forgot to transition over. But no, nonetheless, these guys are already going at it here early on in this fight.
Apparently it's not trans. Why the?
No, it did. It did.
It did. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. It's just on my end it wasn't showing it.
Minute into the fight though, and these guys are going at it here early on.
Cal in big early, man. But Owen's answering back. You know, he's not out of this fight by any means.
Obviously, Callum Rawling is a very high level player. Just joined the Rush Cap actually.
Yeah, 100%. These guys are two of the better players in the Rush camp. Cal, a brown belt, and Owen being a black
Oh,
belt.
and a good
Ooh.
rock from Cal there.
Yeah, stabbing body knee there, and Owen ducked into it, and he's going to take some head damage for it and a big stun. Owen's known to have one of the best powerhouses on this entire game. He's a SBG champion. He'll be defending his card, and actually, and a Saturday away from this one, not this coming Saturday, but the next, against a fellow campmate in Hypes. Beautiful combo there from Owen. He faked the leg kick and went up top with a straight.
Owen is landing very well when Cal tries to throw knees in the pocket. As I say that,
Oh,
Owen does some beautiful damage there.
yeah, and he gets a big drop to the body there. Owen looking for the finish here. And he's going to jump right into full mount. This is a dangerous spot if you're Cal. Cal gives him his back. And he's going to use the beautiful get up there. Good work from Cal to get back to the feet.
Oh, that was a beautiful guard take right there from Cal.
Cal posture is looking to rain down some ground and pound now. Good defense there, though, from Owen.
Oh, that's a back take there from Owen.
Yeah, beautiful work there from Owen. He fixed the posture there. Cal able to take guard.
Cal's doing a very good job at staying safe in these positions right now, though.
You see Tim, that is, in the chat. You don't want to be here with Cal. And I could agree with that. Cal has some very, very high-level grappling. And he's looking to display that here. He's got Owen in his guard. And this is right where Cal wants him. But nonetheless, end of the first round, and that's going to be an easy 10-9 there for Owen. A very easy one to score. What are you guys seeing?
Man, Cal was doing very good up until that drop. And that kind of sold him the round there. But he was winning the round up until that point.
Yeah, he got body rock.
And I think he needs to do the calculated pressure that he was doing early in the fight.
I mean, yeah, he got stun off that. Honestly, it looked like he hit him to the body there, but when you duck low, it sometimes counts a head kick to the body as a stun and strike, and it did back then. We're gonna head straight into the second round here.
Cal with a nice 1-2 down the pipe. Stamina is very even after, Oh my God! Owen puts him out cold. If you blinked, you missed
KO
it.
there.
And yeah, Owen just put him
Holy.
out. Cal was out on his feet there. That was a beautiful performance there from Owen. You can't ask for much better there from the former Rush Regs champion. And with that being said, we're gonna get you guys moving right up along the card.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we've got Toby Ruins and Bally. They're going ahead and lobbying up right now, and we're gonna have that fight coming to you next. So it's gonna be me and Cerberus taking over in the comms.
I'm I'm kind of excited for this fight, man. I feel like this could be fight of the not potential right here.
Yeah, 100%. Very even players, and you know these are two campmates as well. They've got a lot of experience against each other. And we're just waiting for these guys to go ahead and get lobbied up. We're just waiting for Bally to go ahead and join the lobby. And here we are. We got a stream started from Toby Ruins. And with that being said, these guys are good to go now. Got Toby using his patented Jimmy Donaldson calf, and you know Bally going for his calf of his own. What are you seeing here, Cerberus?
Yo, mute your fucking mic. God.
He is muted.
Okay. So early on, they're both throwing a lot of kicks early here. That is not the start that I expected. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, both men started out with a body kick there. I can agree. I did not expect that. Toby was
Bally,
meant to go powerhouse, he said, but he accidentally went for the kickboxing archetype, and he's making do with it here.
he needs to put it to use here, man. He's not really finding the range with his kicks yet. That's something he's gonna have to do if he wants to put that archetype to. And that he just got clipped with a head kick and a flying knee.
Oh, a big flying knee there for Bally, and he's
Toby
looking for
goes
the
down
finish here.
early. Bally just postures down into guard. He's content to just sit here. Honestly, I don't
Yeah,
blame him.
100%. Bally's got some very, very high level grappling. He's looking to show that off here. Bally jumps right into half guard. Beautiful work there from him. Cuts through the guard like butter.
Toby's going to be forced to stay on his back. Bally just going to town with the elbows. Okay. Toby does recover half guard and is able to hold him there.
Bally postures here. He's looking to rain down some ground and pound. He's going to use it to move right into side control. Yeah, good work there from Bally. Toby moves into half guard himself. Bally stands up. Feels like he's got an advantage on the feet. He gives him a taunt as well.
Both men need to watch their bodies here.
Yeah, 100%. Both are landing a lot through with the kicks.
Toby just towed Bally in the eye, and then Bally just flying kneed him out of nowhere. Oh,
but Toby drops him. Bally got a bit too excited there looking for the finish, and Toby made him pay.
I do believe Toby just tried to head kick exploit him and calf kicked him, but he lands a wheel kick instead, so all is well, I guess.
Yeah, and Toby Ruins has gotten himself right back in this fight after the early drop on the side of Bally. This is a very, very interesting one here early in this first round, or late in the first round, I should say. Spinning body kick from Bally. Toby with a nice check hook there.
I do believe that this is still a very even fight here. Any little bit of damage will secure this round for either side. A little bit of lag there. Toby doing a really good job. Toby doing a really good job of poking the body right now, but his stamina his stamina is still just going down.
He landed the roundhouse up top and followed it up with a spinning body kick there. It was a beautiful combo from Toby Ruins. That's going to be the end of the first round. Pretty even one. How would you score that one?
I do believe that's a Toby Ruins round.
Yeah, I could agree. He got dropped early on, and Bally did a little bit of damage on the ground as well. But nonetheless, Toby was able to really rebound well at the end, and he got a drop of his own. Stuck on the white screen here in between rounds.
Oh no, I'm watching the replay. We're watching different streams. A lot of animosity here in between rounds.
I don't know if he's intentionally white screening me.
It's the replay glitch, Toby. Just play the game.
And we got these guys here ready for the second round.
Both men coming out with kicks again. The early rock from Bally with an axe kick.
Yeah, landed right down the money. Bally looked for a flying knee there. He didn't really break through the block enough for that weapon, and Toby was able to catch it on the block. Toby Ruins has been hurt early at the start of both rounds here. Let's see how he can rebound if he can. Here in the second round, he was able to late in the first, and he was more than likely able to take that round back, but he's gonna have to do more of the same here. Bally with a few nice pull counters there. Not counters, but pull shots, I should say.
Bally is hitting Toby with the good old if it ain't broke, don't fix it flying knee. And it sure as shit ain't broke right now.
Yeah, he tried to land another axe kick there and landed on the block of Toby Ruins, however. Toby with a nice two-piece of himself.
Bally has kind of lost his stamina lead, which I am surprised about because he was doing a very good job of keeping a large stamina lead early in this fight.
Yeah, Bally's usually a technical player that likes to pick his shots very, very well, and he's really went away from that here. He's thrown a lot of flying knees here in this round, a lot of axe kicks, and just a lot of high-octane moves, and he's really going away from his game plan.
Oh, and he just ate some toes right there.
Yeah, he looked for the body punch there. Did Bally, and Toby caught him with a beautiful, beautiful front kick.
And Toby goes down. Bally's shooting for the first time this fight.
Yeah, he landed a nice turning takedown there, and he was able to get side control off it. Got good positioning here. Toby moves right into half guard, though. Bally's got very, very high-level grappling. And, this is definitely something to look out for. Toby, also known as a bit of a grappler in his own right. He's got very good submissions. We've seen him catch Legacy in a heel hook on their fight last Sunday in the Rush League. You know, Legacy was able to rebound and get the win though, nonetheless.
I would love to see Toby get off his back here, but I'd also love to see Bally progress from the half guard here because Toby is just stalling him out and taking his stamina here. Not looking like Bally's going to be able to do very much damage at all from the top control.
Yeah, Toby's doing a good job of just keeping him in his guard and really mitigating all the damage here on the ground. Both men are cut open.
Oh, Toby throwing up a little desperation triangle here.
Yeah, he fakes. Bally not going to bite. Fakes again. Bally not going to bite once again.
Bally's staying really composed, and he's faking now.
Toby looks to
Toby
lock it in.
tries to
Bally
commit.
defends. Beautiful defense there from Bally. Toby looked for Mount, and Bally was not having it there at the end of the round. And that's more than likely a Bally round there. Probably going to make it 1-1
No,
here
that
going into
is.
this third.
I do believe that's a Toby Ruins round. Hate to debate you on that, but Toby Ruins
That was a
outstruck
close
him by
one,
like
but
Toby
with
Ruins
the significant
outstruck him by
strike.
like 15 significance.
Yeah, with the significant strikes, I could agree there with the Toby Ruins round. But with that being said, it could be 2-0 Toby. It could be 1-1. Judges are going to have trouble scoring this one here.
And there could be a finish on either side here this round. So the judges might not play any factor. Oh, and as I say that, a good front kick from Bally. Hurts Toby bad, but Toby's able to recover.
Bally's loving those front kicks here tonight.
Seen some pitter patter here from guard. Both men kind of just content with staying here. Neither of them really trying to progress or take a dominant position. In my opinion, this is not a good look from Bally. Bally should be doing everything in his power to get damage off here and try to, at the very least, get a 10-8 this round. Hopefully for him, a finish.
Yeah, 100%. He's used that teep kick very well this fight. He's landed a lot of them, and he's looking to do more of the same here in this third round.
He's landing all of his weapons straight up the middle. Everything he's hurt Toby with has been up the middle.
Yeah, he's caught Toby going
including
to the
that axe kick. Oh my goodness.
He did the step back
Oh!
axe kick there.
He
and
sits
gets a
him
big
down.
drop. Yeah, Toby tried to trade while he was rocked, and that was a big mistake there. Bally able to get a beautiful double leg off it as well. Slams him right in the middle of the octagon, and this could be interesting here.
I would love to see Bally try to take Mount here. He's been going to side control every time. Oh, but he stands up. That's what I want to see from him here. I want to see Toby try to just drag the fight on. I want to see Toby just get the fight to the ground and just hold him there as much as he can.
Yeah, because he's been severely hurt here in this third round, and in all likelihood, he could be up 2-0. And you know, on the side of Bally, that finish, Toby with a beautiful front kick there. These guys have loved the front kicks this fight, and you know, rightfully so. They've both gotten it through several times.
Both guys are really blocking their bodies here and just eating those shots up the middle. Oh, and a wheel kick from Toby gets another rock. This is still a Bally round. If either of those other two rounds went to Bally, you know, this is Toby's going to be disappointed at the end of the day. But I think
100%.
Bally will be more disappointed if he loses here because he had a finish in the palm of his hand, and he kind of just threw it away.
Yeah, this is a very, very 50-50 fight if it goes to the judges' scorecards. Got about 35 seconds left. If I'm on either side, I'm looking for a finish here.
Yeah, if I'm Toby, I'm looking to just get a drop and win the round. If I'm Bally, I'm going all out, and I'm going for the finish right now. Oh, and Toby with another front kick.
Looks for the overhand. Bally ducks under it. Bally throwing back now. 10 seconds left.
Oh, and Toby sits him down. That more than likely wins him the round as well. That is a 30-27 Toby Ruins fight, in my opinion.
In all likelihood, Toby won that, and that is what the judges are going to give it. a beautiful victory there from Toby Ruins.
I just want to like to say, Milkman, can I quickly just say something?
What is it?
It's about this morning because I want to dedicate this fight to a special.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, huge thank you to Toby Ruins for showing up and showing out with all that, in mind. A big win there and prayers up to the Toby Ruins family. Good shit there, Toby. All right, and we got these guys lobbied up and ready to go. We got Guts and we got Arlip. Arlip sadly not able to make the commentary booth here tonight, but nonetheless, his fight is up here, and he's going to be taking on a former Regs champion of the Rush League, Guts. Guts is a tough task for everybody, in front of him. Staple member of that BK camp, and these guys are looking to put on a show here. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? Yeah, Guts has some of the very most entertaining, fights to watch, and it's always a pleasure to commentate his fights. But, standing across from him is Arlip, who's a tough task for anybody in the Rush League. What are your thoughts on this, Serb?
Arlip is a very good fighter. Guts is an absolutely phenomenal kickboxer. I think this will either be a knockdown drag out war or very one sided for Guts here. But I think Arlip has it in him to make this a very very competitive fight and maybe even pick up the W.
Yeah, I could agree with that 100%. Me and Arlip have been getting a lot of work on his boxing as of late, and he's really becoming a brand new player. He's a 2,200 point player on OCM, which is, just a show off to his improvements at the very least. And, with that being said, we're about 2 minutes here in this first round, and he's keeping this one very competitive right now. He's picking his shots well. Guts has been loving that low kick, as he always does.
What time are we at, Milkman? I'm a little bit behind.
220. Toby has a share screen started.
No, I've been finding the fight myself.
Yeah, but with that being said, we got, a minute 50 left here in this first round.
Toby, I can't open your stream. I can't open it.
DMs. Yeah, 100%. I do want to give a quick apologies for the technical difficulties, but nonetheless, I do want to thank everybody that tuned in to this beautiful fight that we've got going on here. A very technical one early on.
Guts is just playing the outside here, playing very patient, doing a really good job of just hunting that body, working that stamina.
Yeah, I could agree with that one there. You know, Guts landed the bigger strikes at the end of the day. Arlip was really working off that jab. With that being said, they touch gloves to enter the second round. These guys have a lot of respect for one another, and they're showing that off here in this one. Both being very patient and really trying to pick their strikes well. Nice uppercut there from Guts, and he puts a few punches behind it as well. He gets a beautiful
Oh, and a
stun there.
beautiful stun from Guts. Doesn't really have the urgency to capitalize on it, though. He's very content with just working the body and building a bigger and bigger stand lead than to try to get the early finish there. Smart, though. Smart in the long run. Arlip's just having trouble hunting him down. You know, he's having trouble just finding his range and landing good shots. Guts is just being very evasive right now.
Yeah, 100%. I do believe Arlip went for a powerhouse archetype in this one as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Guts has been picking the body strikes very, very well here. He's really been poking those kicks. No, Guts is a sniper. Arlip went for the powerhouse.
Good body rock there.
Beautiful
Tries to hit
work from
that
Guts.
highlight reel head kick combo.
Yeah, and he's really pulling away here in the second round. Arlip's got to do something to gain the respect of Guts. Yeah, it
Guts is,
landed on the
I
block.
mean, he's really fishing for that highlight reel KO right now.
Yeah, and who can blame him? He's up big here in this one. He's got a cut opened up on Arlip, and he's got a huge stamina lead here late in this second round. Nice teep kick there from Guts.
Guts getting a little bit of taunt action going on. Oh, and Arlip gets rocked at the end of the round. Beautiful performance by Guts so far.
Yeah, very one-sided here. He's probably, you know, in all likelihood up 20-18, and Arlip is going to need a finish here.
Arlip
Third
loves
round
that
is underway.
moving slip. And it's just, he's getting caught to the body every time he tries to exit the pocket with that moving slip. Guts caught on very early, and Arlip's just not adjusting to it. And Arlip is hurt everywhere right here.
Guts with a big stun there to the body. And he's starting to unload on him here against the cage. Guts looking for the finish here. About midway through the third round. What are you guys seeing?
I think
Oh, nice stabbing body knee there from Guts. He lands a beautiful combo there. Finishes it up with the lead head kick, and he's looking for the finish here now in mount. Guts looking to pound him out. Elbow lands on the block of Arlip. Arlip just barely able to stay alive, and Guts gonna let him back to the feet.
If Guts just kept some steady pressure right here against the fence, he's definitely going to get. Oh yeah, as I say that, he gets
Guts
a
got his head off
beautiful
center
knockout.
line, and he cracked him with the rear hook there. And just a beautiful finish there on the side of Graveyard Guts. Just gets himself a huge win here in the Cast division, and he's going to be shooting himself right up along the card.
Quick. Oh, and Tim Elliott got a giant boost.
Yeah, I'm texting the fight channel right now. These are two of the most high-level players in the Xbox scene in the entirety of Rush. Calves to Regs, and this is going to be a huge fight here with possible title implications. And these guys have gotten the good to go. We're just waiting for them to ready up. Obviously Revenite going to be in the red corner. Or Revenite in the blue corner, sorry. Fucking hell. And Smeckley in the red, that is. Yeah, Revenite's going to be challenging for the belt here on this Sunday against, Nightfall in an extremely high-level matchup there. Smeckley is 2-0 over on the reg side and punched his name into the top 5 of the rankings, and he's looking to do, some of the same over here on the calf side. He's been undefeated in the Rush League across calves and regs early on, and he's looking to keep that going. Yeah, and Revenite has some of the best grappling in the entire Xbox, entirety of the Xbox scene. He's got amazing denials, and once he gets on top of you, he just smothers you.
Revenant's doing a really good job right now of just touching the body, draining the stamina. Now he's shooting a takedown, and he's probably, if we're being realistic, he's probably going to end the round here in half guard or in top side control. No, I mean, once he gets somebody down, they're not getting up. This is likely, he's going to keep the fight down. And this is likely where the round will end, is him here on top, just pounding away.
Yeah, we've seen him this last Sunday on the calves, or on the reg side, that is. He took down Whimpering Ian, and that's how he ended up getting himself a title shot. And he really dominantly, defeated Ian. He won every single round from start to finish, and got a dominant unanimous decision.
He's like a Russian Jeremy Stevens. When he takes people down, they don't fucking move.
Yeah. A great analogy there. Beautiful get up though from Smeckley. That's what you got to look to do when Revenite gets you down. Revenite look to drag him down once again. Sorry, and good defense though from Smeckley.
Oh, Smeckley's doing some damage right now, man. He got back up to his feet and he just started swinging immediately.
Yeah, 100%. This is what you want to see Revenite doing. His one loss across the entirety of the Rush League is to JUFC, and we all know that JUFC is a tricky customer. When you see JUFC against you across the octagon, it more likely than not, is not going to be a good night in the office. And, you know, Revenite actually took him to a draw the first fight that they had in the Xbox tournament. They had to run it back, and Jay ended up taking the win. Revenite took control of the first 2 rounds, and Jay caught him in an armbar in the third, and able to warrant a draw, and he got the rematch. You know, because somebody had to move along in the bracket, and Jay was able to take it home. But nonetheless, Revenite has bounced back, you know, as good as you possibly can ever since, and has not lost a single fight. Got his name back into Reg's title picture, and he's looking to do the same over here in the CAF scene in this #1 contender bout.
Oh, we actually ended the round with Smegley on top. I'm just eating my words right now. Oh.
I do want to make an announcement. The main event of the evening is going to be Reggie, and it's going to be DK, and it's going to be for the Xbox Championship. That is what everybody is here for. And, you know, that fight is still on. Oh, beautiful head kick there.
Holy
Smegley
shit.
puts him out cold, and he ends Revenite's streak here. What a performance there from BK Smegley. Just puts the lights of you know, Revenite out, and Revenite's not an easy guy to do that to. A dominant performance there from Smegley, and he's going to be getting a title shot next card.
Night right there.
Yeah, I could agree with that. That, you know, Revenite just ducked at the wrong time there, and he went right into an uppercut, and he was out on his feet, as we can see there. Just a disgusting knockout there. Just fell on his head, and what a performance there. You can't say it enough from Smegley. That was just a dominant performance there, and he's gonna be getting a title shot, like I said, on the next card. It'll be him, and it'll be the winner of Reggie versus DK. That is. Yeah, as he's known to do. Tim has one of the best jabs in the entirety of the UFC 5 community, and he's looking to show that off here tonight against his teammate in Tay. Tay actually is resigning from the Rush camp after this fight, though. This is his last fight under contract in the camp, and you know, it's been a pleasure to have him in the league and in the camp. He's going off to college, though, and you know, he's really going away from the UFC scene, sadly, but you know, this is a beautiful send-off fight for him, so we'll see if he's able to get it done here tonight. You know, but with 2:30 here left in this first round, these guys are getting after it. Oh, we're muted to, oh no, we're not. We're sorry. Yeah, apologies everybody. The mic was not moving for me, but nonetheless, Tay with a early takedown, and he's able to get side control there.
Tim is having a very Tim performance right now.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
He's just walking forward, doing his thing right now. And Tay gives him the get up. That's a rough one there, because he really needed that top control. He needed to get some damage off there. And yeah, Tim is already just but Tay gets a rock and sits him down.
Yeah, and Tay looking for the finish.
This could be an early and a terrible night here for Tim.
Yeah, but Tim does hang on there just narrowly.
One more moment like that, though, and I think the fight might be over. Tim throwing up a little triangle choke.
Yeah, Tim has
Tay
a
does.
high-level submission game. Able to get right out, though. Hey.
Tay goes for a really risky race right there and is able to get it.
Ground and pound here from Tay.
Yeah, if Tay gets posture up one more time, he might finish this fight here. Tim has got to get back up to his feet or try to survive the round with, some head control. Tay makes an odd decision there to get up. I would have rode the round out there and tried to do some damage from the posture up. But Tay wants to get some shots off on the feet. Oh, for good reason. He rocks and drops Tim with a second left.
Yeah, beautiful three-piece there.
That is not a 10-8, but it's close.
Yeah, it was a probably a 10-9 in all likelihood, but that was a dominant round from Tay nonetheless. And here we are for the second round.
And they're coming back
Tim
up
throwing
throwing.
right back.
Tim immediately takes the advantage in these exchanges, but somehow Tay is just able. Oh, and Tay rocks him again as I say that. Tay is just able. He's able to just grit it out and get the damage off when he needs to in the
Yeah, and
critical moments.
that's partially due to Tim going for engine and Tay going for powerhouse. Tim coming back strong though here in this round.
Tim is answering back really well.
Head movement just on display from both men here. Cuts opened up on both sides right now. Nice straight got through there for Tim, and he breaks the nose of Tay. We see a red animation there on the little med kit.
Oh, Tim gets rocked. What can Tay do
And
here?
Tay is coming
Oh,
forward.
Tim is
Oh,
strike. These guys are just going back and forth here in the pocket.
yeah, Tay overextended there. Tim ducked under it and made him pay. Oh, and now Tay gets the stun. Catches Tim going in. It seems like every time that one of these guys, sees that they got their opponent hurt and they try to come in for the finish, they get stunned.
This is just a banger fight right here.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more here.
Why are we already having so? Oh my God! And another rock. Why are we having so many fight of the night candidates so early? Oh, Tim gets the knockout.
Beautiful performance there from Tim. Just a textbook knockout there. He landed on the money and he was able to put out, his opponent cold.
And can we just say extra style points to Big Tim for sliding all the way over and smacking that ass upon the knockout. Beautiful work.
Next, it's going to be our co-main event of the evening. We're going to have Cerberus, and we are going to have Three-Legged Bob, and this is going to be, a fight with title implications, as we said earlier on in the card. And we got ourselves a big one here up next. Mute us real quick.
I'm joining. Showboat. I think I got to give him the sniper. Yeah. Okay. I got you. We're ready. We're up.
All right, and these guys are ready to up and good to go. And we got, a fight with title implications. As I said, we got Cerberus and we got Three-Legged Bob. Cerberus, a patented member of the NAE camp. Bob, a member of the Rush camp. And these guys are both looking to push their name into title contention. Both have had very dominant careers early on in the CAF scene. And they're looking to keep that going here tonight. Yeah. Yeah, Cerberus's calf is known as Death's Son, and I wouldn't say that. Wouldn't go as disrespectful as that with the wording there, but nonetheless, these guys are getting after it here early on. Came out a bit wild. Oh, but nonetheless, Serb gets an early stun there. Bob went for a jumping spin kick, and Serb was able to get out of the way and crack him there with a beautiful counter shot. Yeah, 100%. Reminder that after this is the main event of the evening. It's Reggie and it's DK. And, that is going to be a extremely high-level matchup there. But back to this one, Serb has a very early advantage in the head health, and he gets a big stun there, and he gets a drop to follow it. Serb's going to let him back up to the feet, possibly looking for a highlight KO here. Oh, and Cerberus stuns him again. Cerberus looking to make a statement here in this one. Starting to throw out some flashy kicks as well. Bob looks for an ankle pick. Cerb gonna give him the up kick there. It's interesting to try to take Cerberus down, as that is, his main fighting style, I would say. He's one of the best grapplers in the entire game. But he's not letting Bob even get a look at that. He's trying to keep it on the feet here tonight and look for a signature performance here in this one. Cerberus has been landing on the money here early on. Yeah, that was a critical knockdown there, and Cerberus going to not follow up on it. He wants a highlight KO, as I said, and he's looking to do just that. Beautiful slip counter there. Yeah, Cerberus has been landing on the money here early on. He's got, a huge head health advantage, and he's looking to build off that. An axe kick, though, to finish out the round from Bob. He caught him coming in. And with that being said, in between rounds, we're going to go to our guest analyst, Legacy, here, and see what he's got.
Well, thank you. I'm watching in, and like you mentioned before, Cerberus is a phenomenal grappler, but he's not using it here. He's wanting to really use his striking well, and against Three-Legged Bob, Three-Legged Bob's not an easy customer to deal with, but he's finding success where he can. He found success with those axe kicks. I assume he'll be throwing a lot more if he gets the opportunity to in this coming round and then the rest of this fight.
Yeah, 100%. Great analysis there from Legacy. And back to this one, Cerberus had an early stun there to start off the second round. Pull there, action.
Toby, your mic isn't registering.
No. But, with that being said, we've got, about 50 seconds into this or the second round, and Cerberus is really taking control of this fight. He's got a cut opened up on the eye and the nose of Bob, and he's just looking to keep building off this large lead that he's already got. Now cuts opened up on the face of Cerberus now. Cerberus been really kickboxing this whole entire fight, and he's been showing off his well-rounded gameplay here. Oh, but a big stun there from Bob. Bob landed the flying knee on the money, and he's looking to get Cerberus out of there with it.
Milkman, one thing I'll say is Three-Legged Bob is timing these uppercuts and these hooks very well, but unfortunately he just got tagged by one.
Yeah, Cerberus, had a very dominant first round, and with that being said, Bob has came back in the second round and made it very, very much more competitive.
Nice
Guys are
spin it
really
back
trading.
into the body.
Yeah, Bob has loved that weapon. He started off with a jumping one, and he's really just went into throwing the normal ones. As Cerberus was able to counter the jumping one, but the regular spinning body kicks have been landing on the money. Cerberus counters with two of them on his own, though. Bob with some nice clinch work here. Cerberus able to knock him down, though. Bob was getting a bit overzealous there for the knees, looking for the finish, and Cerberus made him pay.
I was just gonna say with Cerberus using that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson stance, I'm surprised he actually hasn't thrown a lot more body kicks. And as I say it, he rocks him with one.
Yeah, he's really been going upstairs more so here tonight, but he got a nice body stun there. Right on cue. Oh, Bob able to get underneath the head kick there, but he's not able to make him pay.
Well, like the
40
great
seconds
Michael
left here in the
Jordan
second
once
round.
said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Serb clinching him up there against the cage. And he's looking to come forward with the boxing. He's got about 15 seconds left here in the second round. He gets another big stun to the body, and he kicks him again to the body, and he's able to drop him to the midsection. Cerberus lets him back to the feet. He looks for a head kick, and he's going to land it to end off the round. What a second round there from Cerberus. Just a very, very dominant fight here early on from him. And you know, Bob's going to have to do something to gain the respect of Cerberus here.
Round 3 and three-legged Bob starting off with a teep to the body. You know, he's got some work to do. He's got a little bit of catching up. Cerberus has completely ruined his body so far. Oh, and the head is soon to follow. Oh,
Cerberus
Milkman, this might be the ending of it.
Oh, a big
Oh my goodness. He's going for
big,
style points here.
he dropped him with a big front kick there, and he's really just letting them legs fly.
I think now he's thinking, I've already had body health events, head health events, now I want leg health events.
Yeah, Cerberus told me ahead of this fight that he was looking for a highlight finish and a very dominant performance, and he's done nothing short of that. Early on in this fight, Bob is going to have to look to do something to get himself back into this one and possibly get like a fluke, you could say, on Cerberus. Yeah, Bob landed a flying knee on the money there, a beautiful lead flying knee, and
Oh, and
Cerberus not back in
he brought
town
his
though.
block up at the wrong second.
Yeah, Bob's head health and body health are both so low. He's really got to try to pre-deny any shots that Cerberus is throwing. Cerb has done a great job of putting him in this position and really not letting up here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Bob able to stun him back.
Oh my goodness. This is just
Nice body kick there from Cerberus again. Cerb coming forward with the boxing now. He's got him against the
Oh,
cage.
and that
Oh
might
my
be it.
god.
Oh, and he doesn't
Another
jump on
rear
him,
body
Milkman.
kick.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, Cerberus ahead of the fight told me that he was looking for a highlight reel KO, and he's doing nothing short of that. He's letting him up and taunting. He's done that several times throughout the fight, and he really seems to be in a flow state here.
Thinking maybe he should set up a spinning back kick to the body. Get him out
Yeah,
of
that
there
could be
with
a
some
clean one there.
toes to the guts.
Bit of John Jones action against the cage.
Yeah.
Oh, a side kick to the head. Bit of Shawn Michaels action there.
Is he gonna go for the fadeaway lead high kick? Oh my goodness, three-legged Bob is trying.
Cerb went to the body there, and three-legged Bob made him pay, but immediately a body stun back from Cerberus, and he kicks him upstairs as well. Oh my god, Bob gets dropped again. Oh! A sidekick from Cerberus is going to be all she wrote. What a performance there
He
from
was just tuning
Cerberus.
up
He
the
punches his
band.
name into the title picture. Cerberus will be fighting for the belt no matter who the opponent next week. Yeah, this is a huge fight here for the Xbox Championship up next.
All right, mute this.
Hmm.
No, mute us in between fights. I said. All right, and it is time for the main event of the evening. We got Reggie, the late dragon, and his opponent gonna be DK standing across the octagon from him.
Right, let's do it like this because Milkman had to screen record this, so it's gonna be
Yeah,
very
these guys
interesting.
fought about a week ago. About a week ago, and with that being said, I
can
had
pull up the
to screen record it to save the VOD. Toby, if you want to go ahead and zoom it in, feel free to. But these guys,
you
are on the
can't.
way
I
here.
can't zoom in. I can't. If it could, then that'd be nice.
No, you're able to on Streamlabs, but
Wait.
we'll.
I was gonna
worry
say
about
if you
that
guys need
opportunity.
to, his stream is still active. You can pull it up.
I mean, Milkman just sent in the. Oh, that's a good takedown though
Drag
from
down
Reggie.
there from Reggie.
And you know what Reggie's gonna do? He's just gonna lay on him.
Reggie has actually done nothing short of finish his opponents in the Rush League, so that's an interesting statement there. He's got first round finishes in all of his fights except the Bang one.
Oh, you have not seen how he fights in FFC. Oh.
And Reggie jumps into full mount here. Actually, you went to FFC. We'll go back to that as well. His last FFC fight was also a first round finish. Reggie finishes most people in the first round, so that's a interesting statement.
When did he stop laying on people? He tried that against Tim and got knocked out.
Finishes on the ground. Reggie building up some GA here on the ground. We'll go ahead and pull up the actual Reggie stream in between rounds. He just went ahead and DM me the link. I guess that's still going to be up until, it looks like for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, see, we got to get this round over quick. Stat guard from Reggie.
Beautiful work there. He's raining down some ground and pound strikes here. Nice denial there from Reggie. Landing these elbows on the money here. What are you guys seeing early on?
I'm seeing that Reggie is getting some great ground and pound. Oh, nice done. But DK denies the arm triangle.
You want to say the winner of this fight will more than likely be taking on Schmeckley next card, and either the main or the co-main event. As these guys have done nothing short but win in the calf side, and they're looking to keep that going forward here, and face another undefeated prospect in Schmeckley. Reggie in league has been perfect in the Rush League. He's never lost, and all of his fights have been won by finish. But he's going to be caught in a Kimura here. This could get interesting.
That's a good fake. Reggie's good at denying those fakes. Or should I say the real transitions, and we get out. Now let's get the real stream up. So we are going to quickly swap to the starting soon screen while we get that open.
Yeah, in between rounds, we're gonna pull up the original stream for better quality. Apologies.
So Milkman, just send that to me in DMs, and we will get that up.
Main event chat.
Main event chat. All right. Oh, there it is.
It's like messages up. Yeah.
All right. So we got to skip to the second round. Right. I'm gonna pause it. And we are going
Apologies for the delay here, but with that being said, we do have the stream back up, and here we are for the second round.
Yes, we are here. We are here on the actual stream, which apparently goes down in 7 minutes. So, oh, this is much better quality.
More likely than not, that was a first round victory there from Reggie. He's more than likely going to be up 10-8, and DK is going to probably have to look to do something to really get ahead in the fight against Reggie and gain a bit of respect from the champion.
Unfortunately, you rarely see 10-8s get given to ground and pound like that unless it's been on for more than 4 minutes, which I think it was. So I would agree with that statement. But
Good takedown there from Revenite.
not Revenite, DK.
Or DK, that is. Sorry, yeah. But DK is gonna look to work a bit of ground and pound in his own right. He's got top positioning here, and this is
Oh,
a good
flip.
positioning to put
Oh,
Reggie in.
Revenant
But
gets the
Reggie able to
flip.
flip him right over.
Revenant's a dangerous man here on top.
Or
Oh, my
Reggie,
bad.
that is.
Reggie, my bad. Reggie's a dangerous man here on top.
Revenite still in
Sorry.
our minds after that performance early on, apparently. But nonetheless, Reggie doing some great work here on top.
I guess it's bad luck for me to glaze a grappler because every time I do, they seem to get knocked out.
Revenite in the chat said, "I wish I got that takedown, Milkman. That's not me." But Reggie doing some very good works, just suffocating him here with the top positioning. Good denial there though from DK off his back. I do want to give a quick thank you here while we're in this main event for everybody that popped out to the stream and ended up, staying throughout the whole thing. We had pretty good numbers here for the calf stream, and that makes me a bit more intrigued to keep this going in the future, especially with the big news that we've got after this stream for you guys.
Yeah.
Nice get up there for DK, and he gets a nice lead hook on the break
Ooh.
as well. What are you seeing early on here, sir?
I'm seeing it. They've been really scramble heavy on the ground, man. They've changed control quite a bit, but once Reggie gets control, he seems to keep it pretty well.
Yeah, Reggie's been known to have some of the best top game in the entire Xbox scene, and he's used that across several different UFP leagues to become the FFC champion in caps and regs, the Rush caps champion, obviously, as he's shown off here tonight, as well as the RFC Xbox champion. Reggie's got back sitting here now. See what he looks to attack. He gets a nice denial there.
Yep, I'm gonna go straight to a full mount.
Yeah, good work there from Reggie. This is a dangerous position to be in, having Reggie mounted on top of you. Reggie raining down some ground and pound strikes on the block. He looked for the elbow, but beautiful head movement there from DK, able to get right out of the way. That's going to be the end of the round there. And a much closer one there, but I would still have to give that to Reggie.
Yeah, I'd say I got Reggie up 2-0 right now.
I think Reggie is yet to lose a round in the Rush League. That just shows how impressive that he's been throughout this title run. And he's keeping that up here tonight. He's been a bit less, bit less finish heavy here tonight. He's been a bit more content with really just controlling the fight. But, nonetheless, this has been a beautiful performance here through two. And here we are, ready for the third round. These guys going to touch gloves and get right after it. Single leg attempt there, beautifully defended though from DK. Reggie clinches, gets the head whip. He looks to drive him over to the cage. Beautiful break though.
I mean,
DK
Reggie is just great.
Oh, I was about to say DK's doing a good job of staying on his feet, but he just got taken down.
Yeah, it seems that when they are in the striking exchanges, DK has been winning them. But, Reggie primarily has been looking to use the striking to set up this beautiful grappling. Now he's in the guard here. This is not a spot that you want to be with DK, though. DK's got a very dangerous submission game. And we'll see if he looks to throw one up here. Posture from Reggie. That guard now. He's going to just move right over into side control. Nice denial there from Reggie. He's got the crucifix now. Side saddle now. And he just moves into side control. Interesting. Nice denial.
I mean, this is just dominating work here from Reggie.
Yeah, just smothering his opponent, just taking the will to stay alive out of him, if you will. And Reggie is, as I've said several times, been a dominant fighter in league, and he's continuing that here tonight and building off it greatly. Half guard there from DK, beautiful work to recover the position. Reggie postures and uses it to move over into side control with ease. Reggie has him mounted now.
I
Posture
mean,
is looking to rain down some big ground and pound.
it's just sad to not see the stuns come off, though, because he is landing a lot of elbows here in mount.
He gets a nice denial. He postures up here. Nice
This is
head
like
movement, though.
DK's doing a very good job of staying safe here and surviving.
Yeah, he's been, really mitigating the damage off his back and trying not to let Reggie land anything big. He's really avoided the stuns and stayed alive here throughout this fight at the very least, and he's keeping himself in it. And he's got a triangle choke here thrown up. We'll see what he does. He's got a bit of a stamina lead as well. Reggie able to just get right out, though. He faked it dangerously there, and DK missed the denial, and Reggie was able to pop his head right out. Reggie postures, and he stacks up here. All the ground and pound strikes, though, land on the block, and that's going to end us off here in that third round, and we are going to see the championship rounds for the first time in the XFL division.
Yeah.
I would have to say 3-1 Reggie, or 3-0 Reggie, that is. What about you guys?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no denying it.
The closest round definitely would have had to been that second, as DK landed a bit more shots on the feet than Reggie, but I still think that Reggie had enough control time to really take that second round. And as I said, it's more than likely 3-0 for Reggie.
If DK could keep this standing, man, he would have a very good job, or he would have a very good chance of winning this fight on the feet. But there he goes for a takedown.
Both men looking to build up a bit of GA here. DK looks to pass into mount. Reggie with a nice denial. He looks for back sitting, and he's going to
Wow, and he got it.
So, remember
Dean
what I said
Thomas-
earlier?
What was
Yeah,
that, sir?
I was going to say, Dean Thomas, do you have any input here on what either guy needs to look for? Preferably what DK needs to look for to get a win here?
Well, what I can tell is what he needs to really do is Reggie is a grapple advantage master, if you will. So what DK is really going to have to do is in these bottom positions, you've seen how Reggie was, whenever he was on bottom, he was very easily able to deny, hit, then move, right? So DK is going to have to look to do the same exact thing. He's going to have to look to deny to the transitions, look to hit immediately after maybe 1 to 2 times to max that grapple advantage completely out, then sweep or do something. Get himself on top, get himself in a better position. Because as of right now, he's down 3 rounds to none, and he needs something really big in order to put a stamp in these judges' eyes that maybe he won the fight or maybe even get a finish.
Beautiful analysis there from Legacy. And just on cue, Reggie going to move right into mount here. DK bucks, and he's going to get it. Beautiful work to get back into half guard.
I mean, this is just suffocating from Reggie.
Good work there from Reggie.
In a very naked transition.
Yeah. He was able to just move right through the guard like butter. Able to get right back into full guard, though, is DK, and that seems where he likes to be. Reggie able to posture up, though. He stacks him up, but a nice denial there to post the hook and get back into the feet on hip position, but Reggie uses it to get right back into side control. Couple of nice denials there. Reggie moves into mount. Reggie looks to posture up in a mount. Nice denial from DK, who bucks right back into half guard. Reggie's got him in an arm triangle, though, and this could be dangerous here with the stamina lead. DK tries to move. Reggie denies it. He's going to be able to lock this in.
No.
Oh, but he waited a second to go for the transition, and that gave DK the ability to race out of it. Beautiful submission defense there. Reggie going to finish out the round and backside, though, nonetheless. But a potential round there for DK as he did outland him on the feet. He had more significant strikes. And really all Reggie did there was the control time. He didn't really do any damage as he ended up letting DK out of the choke. And that was a very, very close round there. A hard one to score. How would you guys have that one?
I do believe that was a DK round, but I don't think he's doing enough here to actually win this fight.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Regardless of if that's his round or not, he's gonna have to get a finish here, as it's more likely 3-1 for the champion going into this fifth and final round.
He at the very least needs a 10-8. I would prefer to see him try to go for a finish and just cut the wrestling out, man.
Yeah, he looked for a takedown there, and that's a dangerous spot to be in against Reggie. You're gonna have to really try to outstrike him. I would say is the best plan of course against Reggie.
Well, and I mean, if he gets the takedown there, he's either gonna end the fight down 3-2, or he's gonna end the fight tied 3-3 if he manages to get a sub or two, at the very least. You know, at the most, or at the worst, he's gonna end up getting subbed from that position. You know.
Yeah, and the takedown ended up giving Reggie the chance to get a denial, and he was able to get a takedown of his own. And Reggie's in dominant position here once again. And all he's got to really do is ride out this fifth round to retain his belt and move forward in the Rush League and closer to Hall of Fame status.
This has been a very lay and pray, tit for tat, body punch and decision, though. I would love to see a little bit of urgency from either side here. Oh, as DK goes for a Kimura.
There's a hard submission to get. He gets a nice denial there, though. Looks for a fake. Reggie doesn't buy it. Reggie's going to be able to get right out, and he's going to do just that, and he's got backside now. Rolls right into full guard, though. Is DK. Reggie postures here. He's got stack guard, and he's going to move right into side control.
And see, this is another thing. DK's just staying safe in this position. He's not actually trying to get up. And I don't like that for him. And he just got crucifixed. Like, this fight he's done if he can't get back up to his feet here.
Yeah, 100%. Against a high-level grappler like Reggie, you cannot just stay patient on the ground. You got to take some risks.
And, I mean, he spent almost no time in the driver's seat this fight either.
Yeah, and Reggie now has him in another arm triangle here. Looking to drain down a bit of stamina. He looks to lock it in, but able to race right out, though, is DK. Beautiful submission defense there. He's gotten out of every submission that Reggie's thrown up early on in this fight, or throughout this fight, I should say. Later in the fifth now.
I still think Reggie's winning the fight, though. I mean, overall.
Oh, 100%.
It's just neither of them have been able to do anything to each other on the ground. It's just been a lot of control.
DK's mounted now. He's got, about a minute to try to attack a finish, or at least a submission to get a 10-8 round here. Reggie tries to buck in a half guard, and he's going to do just that. Beautiful work from Reggie to get out of the mount positioning there and get himself in a much safer spot. All Reggie's really got to do is hold on for these last 30 seconds, regardless of how they score this round. Reggie, instead, though, looking for the finish. He's got him in a Kimura. He's going to look to lock it in, and he's going to do it. Beautiful work there from Reggie. He's going to lock in the Kimura and really secure this fight. We got 10 seconds left, and DK is on the ground and on his back, and in all likelihood, Reggie's going to end up taking that one 4-1 with the possible 10-8 there.
I was going to say, I wouldn't doubt if this was a 49-45 here from Reggie.
Yeah, dominant performance, as Reggie's been known to do in this Rush League. And in all likelihood, that is, Reggie is more than likely going to be keeping that championship, in his corner. Reggie's title run has been an honor to call, and we're excited to see more from him. Barring a robbery decision here.
I mean, you never know. You never know, especially with the UFC judges.
Here we are for our official decision.
It looks like Reggie's about to get his hand raised based on the looks on their faces.
Body language, that is.
Body language, yeah, that's probably the better thing to say.
The words that you were looking for there.
I
And
can't
Herb Dean
speak.
is going to raise the
Yeah.
hand of the Xbox champion. Beautiful work there from Reggie. Able to get his second defense here in the Rush League. And he's really starting the run of something beautiful here. Beautiful work there from Reggie. And, congratulations to him and his opponent for getting to this point. But Reggie ended up being too much for DK here tonight. And with that being said, I do want to thank everybody for popping out to the stream. I want to thank Toby, Ruin, Cerberus, and Legacy, for helping out behind the scenes and on commentary. And, I want to thank all the viewers that made this possible and, really, really gave this Cavs, division some life. We were thinking about shutting it down for a few weeks there. And this stream did pretty solid numbers here. And in all likelihood, the Cavs division is going to be, staying around. We're going to have signups out after the stream. And, with that being said, I'm the Milkman. As I said, I was joined